Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cinema Stitches. I am your yarn host Jennifer and today we have another thrifty purchase. So I bought some little bags at Savers, which is our thrift store, and we're going to open them on camera today. And I know if you're not interested in thrifty hauls, you're probably not going to like this video, but these bags have handmade yarny, looks like knit pumpkins. So we're going to go through those. And then this bag is, I paid $4.99 for an entire bag of hand crocheted washcloths. $4.99. Okay. It takes me 1 to 2 hours to make a washcloth or a hand towel. There's a whole bag of them for $4.99. You can't get that anywhere else. So when I saw them, I figured either somebody made those and gifted them because they're not used. You can tell they're not used or washed. They still have all of their stitches firmly intact. Either somebody really likes making washcloths and then piled them up and never used them, or they had an intention to use them and for whatever reason they got donated before they got used. So I'm very, very excited about those. And I'm also excited about the pumpkins. Each one of these bags was $4.99. This bag was also $4.99. Okay. This one only has 2 knit pumpkins in it, but it kind of has the dog pumpkin from Disney World, so it came home with me because I'm a Disney person. My intention for these knit pumpkins is to, actually, this one's crocheted, I think. Yeah, this one's crocheted. All right, my intention is to put these all in a basket. I'm probably going to make a basket and then put the pumpkins in the basket because they're cute. Isn't this adorable? Isn't this adorable? Now, the way to make this pumpkin specifically for the crochet is front loop, back loop, single crochet, and make a strip and then connect it so that it's like a tube, and then you cinch in the top and the bottom. That's how easy this pumpkin is to make. And then she made a little stem. I think this is really, really adorable. And this reminds me of the little pumpkins you paid $1 for at the gas station. Gas station? The grocery store. Isn't that cute? And then there's a little blue jean colored one. This one's really soft, like the yarn is really nice. I always feel happy that I found stuff at the thrift store, but also I'm a little sad because I'm sure whoever made these had fun making them. And they're adorable. And they're now at the thrift store, which makes me sad. And they don't stink at all. Aren't those adorable? And this means I have decoration. This one is really gross. I don't like the way this one feels. It's like velvet, but it's hard inside. I wonder if this was handmade too. I feel like, what the heck? What is in there? So there's that. And then we have this cute little pumpkin with an O on it. I don't know why there's an O on it. This one's actually kind of cute. I like this one. This one's also pretty hard. There's an O. This one is probably going to go in the garbage. I don't like this one at all. And then we have this little guy, which actually lights up. This is Slinky Dog from Disney World, from Disney. So we found a Disney dog. He's going to stay in the collection because I love Disney. And that's Slinky Dog. Ain't he cute? I don't see any markings on the bottom that tell me where this came from. Made in China. That's all it says. So, for the grand total of $5, which was definitely overpriced for what I got in this little baggie, I got 2 little pumpkins that I actually really wanted. And a gray pumpkin that we're going to put the O on the backside. And a Slinky Dog pumpkin. This one's not terrible. It just feels, it's foam. It feels just really cheaply made, and I don't like this one at all. So, alright, that was bag number 1. Bag number 1. This is bag number 2, which has much more pumpkins in it. Much, much more pumpkins. And this is a knit pumpkin. This is knit. I think this is knit. Maybe not. Maybe not. Why can I not tell the difference? No, these are not knit. These are all crocheted. I thought they were knit. They looked a knit in the bag. Right, so anyway, there's a gray pumpkin. Now, if you found these at a market, this size pumpkin would probably be $5 by itself. We have gray. We have multicolored, which is kind of see-through and you can see the stuffing, but like, that's all right. Isn't that pretty? And then we have this multicolored. And then this multicolored, which this one has seen better days. This one has gone a little bit limp. But I think these are going to be so cute. Either piled, they're going to be piled up somewhere. They're probably going to be in a basket together. I might make a couple more, and they're just going to be cute in a basket together. Oh, I got stuck. So those were the pumpkins, and these all look like they're the same pattern. It just looks like she used thicker yarn and a bigger hook. And you can make these with whatever scraps you have. Because we showed in yesterday's video, we bought a whole bag of somebody's scraps or leftovers or whatever, and you can hold 2 yarns together and get a really fun look. Now this is what I'm really, really excited about, is the washcloths. I don't know if this is entirely washcloths because it does appear that there's just a granny square at the bottom right here. We're gonna see this whole bag was $4.99. We're gonna dump it on my desk. They definitely need to be washed. Some of these look like they're meant to be coasters. This one, I don't know what this is, just a mosaic. This is really nice yarn. It's silky. So it's not entirely washcloths. It's mosaics. But a lot of these are washcloths. A lot of them are washcloths. All right. Ugh. That's a scrubby with scrubby yarn, and that one feels yucky. You know what's funny is some of these look like something I've made. That would be so hilarious. All right, I'm pulling out all of the ones that are definitely not wash rags. All right. Oh, there is knit in here. All right. I think the rest of these are washcloths. I think. Even the granny square one looks like a washcloth. Okay. These are, I think, she meant these to be coasters. But this is not a yarn I would use for coasters. This is really soft, and this would be really pretty attached to something else. Or you can attach these together and make something. But there's a couple of these green ones. This yarn is really, really, really soft. We got green, another green, another green, and then we have 2 in this multicolored. They're really pretty. Don't know what we're gonna do with those, but we might find something to do with them. Now, like I said, I think she meant those to be coasters because there's a bunch of these. There's a bunch of these. So this is cotton yarn, and I actually recognize this yarn. I've had this yarn in the past, this exact color. This makes fantastic coasters. So you put it on there and like your cup sets on it. See? You could use this for under your teapot. Not your kettle, but like a teapot. Your coffee cup, your teacup, your big giant bottles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, which are probably going to stay here on my desk because, oh, there's 7. There's 7. I don't have tables anywhere else in my house. Where, oh, there's 8. There's 8 of these. There's 8. I don't have anywhere else in my house where I'm worried about putting so in my living room, our couch has cup holders in the couch. The kitchen table, I'm not worried about getting water stains on it because it's getting donated anyway. It's got this beautiful engraved corners in the wood. And it's a beautiful table, but so much stuff gathers in the corners that I cannot stand the table any longer. I'm so tired of scraping out the corners. And so there's nowhere, like the only place that I'm worried about using coasters is here on my desk, because I made this desk and it's made out of this beautiful butcher block. And there's already a water stain from my husband's cup, which needs to be oiled up really good. So these are probably going to stay in here, and I'm going to use them as coasters in here. But there's also, these ones are coasters. You can also use these for face scrubbies. These don't have to be coasters. These make really good for removing your makeup or just washing your face at night. So there's this color, and these all feel like just typical cotton. There's those. There is purple. And are there any more like this? Blue. This color purple. And then this color blue. And I think that's it for this style. I'm so excited about these washcloths. You have no idea. I'm thinking about, if you've ever watched my channel before, if you haven't, if you're new here, some of the people in my house treat my crocheted washcloths like they're disposable. So something I have been fighting for years and years is that these get used and put in the laundry, and for some reason when a certain person does his laundry, if he sees these, he takes them out of the laundry and throws them on the garage floor, where they get really gross. And then I throw them out, or he throws them out, because for some reason in his head they're disposable, which makes me angry. So these also work as washcloths. You could use them as washcloths. You could use them as face cleansers. You could use them as coasters. All kinds of stuff you could do with those. But that's why I'm so excited, because I feel like I'm constantly in the state of trying to replace washcloths, and it's a lot of work to make a washcloth, and there's a lot here. And I could even gift some, and my niece loves handmade washcloths. She likes scrubbing her face with the texture of, like, specifically hard cotton or scrubby yarn. It's something sensory for her. That's what she likes to do. So washcloths are always something that are vital. So that's why I'm so excited. All right, and then there are two star-shaped ones, which again, this could be, I do have star-shaped washcloths that I use. And I recognize this yarn too. I think this is a Premier Yarns yarn, I believe, because I think I have some of this. And if not, it is definitely a newer cotton. So there's two stars: face scrubbies, washcloths, coasters. Any and all of those can be used. And like I said, they don't smell like they've been washed. They don't feel like they've been washed. They don't feel or smell like they've been used. And even if they have, I'm going to wash them and reuse them anyway. Now, we're getting into the nitty gritty, because this is all, oh no, we have one more star. One more star. Isn't that pretty? Looks like there's exactly one knit washcloth in here. And then we have crochet, 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 crochet. These are really pretty. Don't worry, I'm going to show you every single one of these. And they're all different sizes and different shapes. And I am here for it. Okay, so we have one scrubby. This is probably going to go in the kitchen sink. This is a very simple double crochet square with a little thing to hang it up to dry. This is made out of the really stiff, really gross feeling. Actually, no, it looks like she held together mesh with acrylic yarn. This feels real gross, but this is really good for scrubbing dishes or anything that's real dirty. I don't like the way that one feels at all. It's really, really stiff. Oh, yeah, I showed you that. All right, now you guys ready for the washcloths? I'm wondering why these didn't get donated or something to a place other than the thrift store, but I'm so glad I happened upon them. So we have this one. Again, some of these are odd shaped. She didn't necessarily weave in the ends. I don't care. I don't weave in my ends either. Looks like this is a V-stitch washcloth. V-stitch. Oh, make sure I don't have any boogies. All right, so a little dusty. That's probably what caused me to sneeze. This is very loosely crocheted, so makes a nice washcloth. You can even use this for a small placemat. There's that one, that's V-stitch. We have granny square, which can be used as a washcloth. This is really pretty yarn. I don't know if this is necessarily cotton though. It's gotta be. Does anybody recognize this yarn? These colors are beautiful. It almost pooled. Unless she did it that way. That might be two different yarns there and then there. And then this one is definitely two different yarns. And this again looks like V-stitches with a different border. This one's really pretty. That's just double crochet. V-stitches. That's really pretty. See, how can you just leave these behind when you see them? Like, I'm going to use the heck out of these. Granny square. Really, really pretty colors. Another stripy one. I love a striped washcloth. I don't know why. You could also, another project, if you came across something like this, you could sew these together and make a scrap rug for your bathroom. Isn't that pretty? And this one, going this way. She likes the rectangle ones. I ain't mad at it. Washcloth's gonna wash your butt no matter what shape it is, right? And then there's several in this colorway. 3 of those. Those are really pretty. And you can see there's pooling. So you get that fun design from the way it pools. Depending on tension or stitch count or stitches that you use, you can get pooling. Another granny square. Very masculine washcloth. And this one is right up my alley. This is 2 different colorways. This is a Premier Yarns colorway down here. I recognize it. It's an older one. This is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Looks like she was using a lot, she was playing with her scraps. Again, we have masculine. Black and white, or black and cream. Black and cream. Gray and cream. Pink and cream. This I also recognize because I've had this colorway of yarn. And I think this might be Premier Yarns. It feels softer than Premier Yarns though, so I'm not positive. It could be sugar and cream, I don't know. And then this blue is also back to, well, that's not, yeah, this is a V-stitch. That's V-stitch. She got square with that one. And then this one. This is definitely a Premier Yarns. I have this colorway. This is, I want to say Princess or something like that. It's an older colorway. I have a big giant ball of this. I paid $5 and it's a ball of cotton like this big. And then one singular corner to corner knit. Isn't that beautiful? Now, if you knit, if you crochet, you're gonna get offended by this. I love a knit washcloth or a hand towel more than a crocheted, because the flexible, soft squishiness that you get from knit, specifically garter stitch, which is what this is superior. And when you like wash your face and you squish it up, like you suds it up, I just like a knit washcloth better than a crochet one. But I still love a good crochet washcloth, okay? But isn't this beautiful? Let's take a moment to admire. Every time I've made this pattern, it comes out diamond shaped instead of square. So I think this is beautiful. These are just the washcloths I showed you. And as you can see, they got bigger as we went along. Although I folded some of these, so hang on. Maybe they didn't get bigger as they went along. I just folded them like a ding dong. So I'm gonna throw these all in the washing machine and I'm gonna make them smell real good, because my favorite detergent right now is I splurged. I did. I bought the detergent and the scent beads from Bath and Body Works, because oh my god, it makes my clothes smell so good. So that is our stack of washcloths. This right here, if was sold at market, just this, not including the face wash coaster, whatever you call these, this would probably bring in a profit. I don't even know. If you figure $3 a washcloth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, $23, not $23, 23 washcloths at $3 a washcloth. Even if you figure $1 a washcloth, you really was selling them for cheap. These are $3 each. Period. $3 each if you're selling them a sack. So that's what, 3 times 2 is 60. That'd be 60 some dollars just for this. And I'm gonna say another 20, 30 bucks for these for $5. And then I got little bonus motifs that I don't know what we're gonna do with them, but they're pretty. We're still, I mean, they could still be like little doilies for the table. Ta-da, pumpkin. That's actually really cute. Why is that cute? Why is that so cute? All right, we need, hang on. We need the blue one for the blue pumpkin, right? Or is that too matchy poo-poo? Whatever it is. Whatever the reason, whatever we're doing. I was so excited. So, like, there's no way. You guys saw the video. You probably saw it yesterday. There's no way I was leaving that bag of washcloths there. Even if there's only 10 washcloths in there, that's 10 to 20 hours less worth of work I have to do to have beautiful handmade washcloths in my house. Face scrubbies, coasters, whatever you want to call it. Dish things. Actually, I'm probably going to throw that out. I don't like the way that feels. At all. It's a sensory issue. I don't like that one. That one might go in the garbage and it'll be fine. Or I can give it to my husband. He might find something to scrub with that, because he's doing wood stuff right now. We're killing it in this house. We got so much going. Yesterday, we had Lucas, walk away. We had so much going on this weekend. I'm filming this Monday morning, so you're probably not gonna see this till Wednesday, but this weekend we had so many things going. Like, you guys see the progress that I've made in here. It's real empty. It's real empty. We made so many trips to storage to get boxes out of the house. We're moving stuff out. He's painting cabinets for the bathroom and the kitchen. We replaced the lights in our bathroom because the lights were ugly and rusty, and we went to the Creative Reuse store and bought someone else's old donated lights that are far superior to the ones we bought this house with. And I'm sad because I replaced the lights for the next owner. They needed to be replaced, but they're really pretty. And we got all these things accomplished this weekend, and one of the lights is not working, which means we need to pull it back down, which means I need to stand on the bathroom sink, which terrifies me because I'm afraid of heights. I don't even stand on chairs. I have to stand on the bathroom sink. Don't worry, it's braced and it holds my weight. And hold the light for him while he rewires it and all that stuff. But because the one light didn't turn on last night, and we know what the problem is. It was the wiring. We need to go get new nut. What are those? The wire caps, the wire nuts, the wire nut cap things. We get some more of those. That was the problem. It like blew the bulbs because it needs to be wired in a certain way. Because it's fine. The one light works. This light doesn't work. It's fine. But because we failed to do the one light, we both kind of went to bed last night feeling like we didn't accomplish much, or that we, you know, that was the one thing we set out to do this weekend, was the bathroom and get it done. And I sat and I reflected. I was like, we did so much this weekend. Like, we did so much. And that one light is like hindering that. So every week I've been doing like these little things in the videos where I'm just giving positive messages. So this is going to be my positive message of the week. Give yourself grace. If you didn't finish absolutely everything on your to-do list, or you did not as much as you I'm going to talk louder because that tool he's using is loud. Give yourself grace. If you didn't finish everything, go back and look at what you did accomplish. Maybe you weren't feeling good. Maybe you were in pain. Maybe you had a really bad day. Look at what you were able to accomplish. Don't look at the one thing that maybe hindered you, okay? That could be as simple as, I got up and brushed my teeth today. I'm so proud of you for brushing your teeth today. You really needed that. Just for self-care purposes. Not that your breath is stinky, but that you needed that for yourself. If you got up and brushed your hair, or you took a shower, you did that. If you sat and crocheted just one row on your project, that's all you had time to do, you did that. You're one step closer to your goal. So give yourself grace and give yourself credit for what you did accomplish. Don't look at the negative and say, well, I didn't do this, and well, that's not no way to live. Give yourself the credit for what you did accomplish, and be proud of yourself no matter what, because you're trying. And I'm proud of you for trying. And with that, I'm going to go wash my washcloths, and I'm going to probably pack them up for the next house, because that's really why I wanted them. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.